Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be playing some Terraria Hardcore. Oh my gosh, how crazy is that? Yeah. Alright, let's make our character and making it hardcore. Whoosh, and let's name him We Will Survive. Alright, I'm gonna quickly just edit my character around and stuff. So yeah, let's just cut to when I'm done. Alright, I think this is my guy. I think he looks kind of cool. I know weird hair and stuff, but it doesn't really matter. Later in the game, if we get there, there's just armor. That's really it. Yeah, let's create our guy. Guess let's just name it Medium Classics. Let's do Corruption. The reason I have a sunflower and a dirt block in my inventory is because I spawned in another road and I didn't like it. The crimson was right next to it, so I just decided to try a new road. And so I'm exploring this road right now.
Round 1, fight!
Okay, so I'm just mining out the ground and getting a base land for my house. I want to do two houses right next to each other so the NPCs can talk. But this is just making out my house and stuff. I'm not like just trying to get dirt or stuff. But yeah. Okay, so I had to clear out a little bit more land because, as I said, I'm going to do two houses right next to each other, and that tiny piece is just not enough for me. So I decided to just mine a little bit more dirt, and then I'll have enough space to build two houses. It was time to get the foundations up and the walls up, so I built one little house, and then I built a little thing on the top just so slimes and stuff couldn't get up while I was building because that was a big problem. So I also started to make armor so I could be protected. It has a armor set of 3, and I think that's alright, but I will later go in the mines later down and you'll see how much I will get at the end of this video. I decided not to show y'all me building the other house. It's just the exact same, and I will make it decorative so the NPC, the guide, could live there. This is my finished product. I think it's pretty good. This is my house, but I still have to make the 2 other ones, but I think this is good for now. But then I decided to make 2 more houses to the right, which is what I was going to do because I do want to start on my elevator because it's just a good thing to start on from the beginning. And I thought to make it inside my house because I don't want to die by going outside every time I try to go in my elevator. This is the finishing progress. I still have to put the door on the top one, and I had to mine out this stuff because it was that dirt background instead of the wood background, and I just thought that didn't look professional, so I decided to cut down that dirt background. And I usually don't even add anything in the backgrounds, except for the wood thing, but as you'll see later, I do add something in the backgrounds that I think makes the house way better. I'm now done with the house, and I'm going to start working on my elevator, but I'm pretty sure this is pretty good for now. I have the door in between, and so when the NPCs spawn up there, they can walk between. But I'm going to try to get the traveling merchant, but the thing about traveling merchant is you need 1 gold. And I don't really know how I'm going to get money because there's no way I'm going to be fighting the mobs already. I'm too scared of dying. After a while of trying to use those staircase things to make my elevator, I just gave up and I just started to kill the mobs to get little coins. But I did not jump down because I did not want to die to some stupid zombie already. I just waited out the rest of the night by just staring at a wall, so there was nothing to see there. So now I'm going to start traveling and try to find a mine and get some resources to get better so I can actually fight mobs and then get the traveling merchant later on. I found this little cave and I decided to try to explore it, and there was a lot of good stuff that I will show you throughout. I got a lot of good stuff. I got a javelin and a lot of good stuff, and I felt pretty good, but I decided to keep on exploring. From this other chest, I got the Wand of Sparkling, which I was pretty happy about. In this clip, I landed on a great pressure plate that was connected to a dart trap, and I thought I was going to die. I just sat there slowly watching my health slowly dwindle down. I decided to use a potion, but for some reason, I still just didn't think that was enough. But a little bit later, it stopped, and I was good. In this next clip, chaos happened. I'll just let it play out. But if you look in the video, I did die. I just made a new guy and continued. I lost all that stuff I got, but I was not going to restart an entire road for the 15th time already. It was super late in the night, and I was just like, I'm just gonna use the same road. It's not the end of the road. And I'm really happy I did, because just watch the end of the video and you can have your own opinion. I got some more wood and made some more wood armor, doing the same stuff. I'm not going to show as much as I did last time, and I'm going to skip to the more interesting parts. I went back into the cave right where I died, and I decided to ride the minecart. And what I got from this place was pretty good, because I actually went into the ice biome, and if you know anything about the ice biome, they have pretty good loot. And I got some amethyst on the way too. I decided to go back up to the surface and get some stuff that I use. I got like iron and stuff, so I decided to craft it into bars and see what I could make. I also made a yo-yo, and that was one of the things I was trying to get. I was trying to get some cobwebs, and of course I already had some wood, and I was trying to make that yo-yo because you don't really need aim, and it's an easy range weapon that you can use to hit some animals. I used my yo-yo to now kill some moths because I wanted to try it out, and I think it works pretty well. I decided to explore a little bit in the ice biome, and I wanted just to explore, see what my surrounding was. I didn't go that far. I didn't really find anything, so I'm just going to cut all the ice biome out. I kind of just mined a little bit, that was it. I went back into the cave to grab some more ores and stuff, and so I'm just going to do a quick snippet of all the ores I got, and starting now. Okay, I decided to switch to the cactus sword because it was better, and I just headed back up. I was just mining TV bits, so I didn't really do the whole editing and stuff of all of it. But my merchant moved in when I got 1 gold coin, and so that was pretty good. So let's go back, and now I'm going to start making elevators, so let's just go to me mining ores there. Okay, so I turned it into bars, and if you look into my inventory, actually, through the edits, I actually went from cactus to tin sword because I decided to go back up and just turn it, and I just felt like it was not that big of a deal to make a whole new segment and talk and waste time. So I just turned it into bars, and I'll show you what I made. So all I made was an iron pickaxe, and I already had an iron sword, sorry if I said tin sword, and this is all the resources I had, and by the end of the time, it was like 12 a.m., 1 a.m., so I decided to go to bed for the night. Something happened where someone called me, and it disrupted my footage, and so I lost the footage of me building those 2 houses, but it's fine. You saw me build the other 2 houses, and so I figured out that happened, and so I decided to build these 2 houses. I'll just cut for when they're done. This was the finished project, and I decided to go back in the mine, so I'm just going to do a quick snippet of all the resources I got from the mine. Yep. I noticed in that bottom left corner over there that there was crimsonite ore, which is very valuable. For some reason, I thought you could use an iron pickaxe to mine it, but you can't, and I'll learn that later. You need a platinum, and I made an iron and a tungsten, and yeah. After seeing the crimsonite ore, I decided to head back and to see what I could make. I saw that I could make an emerald hook, which I was like, oh, maybe that would be useful. But first I just decided to use all the lead bars to see what I could do with any of it. After crafting all of it, I realized I could rather make a staff or emerald hook with the emeralds I had. And I would have needed 23 emeralds to make both, so I couldn't have done that because I only had 15. So I was really divided about which one I could do. And I was thinking about what armor I should also make too, to make sure that I was getting the best amount of armor I could get. So I was really divided while thinking about this, and so I'll just skip to what I did. I was getting so worked up with the math of what I should get and what I should do, and I realized you could craft glass, so I just decided to take a little break from thinking what I should get, and I just decided to make my building a little bit better. And so I realized you can make glass blocks, and I was like, I can't really do anything with that. So I decided to make glass panes, which I think will be much better, and I will just show you what I decided to do with it, and I'll cut to the end. This was the finishing project. I like what I did with the glass, and I thought it looked pretty good for now, and I think this is how I'll keep my house, and I'll just keep on double building it and keep on adding and growing. But for now, I had to go back to doing my decisions of what I should use my new metals on. So I'll just cut to what I decided. I decided to craft iron armor for my chest and then tin and tin. And I thought that was the best idea, or maybe it switched around. And I also made a tungsten pickaxe, which I really regretted because I thought that meant I could mine the crimsonite, but no, I have to get more platinum before I do that. And it wasn't actually a bad thing that happened, but I decided to not do anything with the emeralds because I thought life would figure itself out, and it did later on. This is when I realized I could not mine crimsonite ore with a tungsten pickaxe, and I was very, very mad, so I took out my anger on this little skeleton guy. So what I decided to do was just mine just all around, and that's what I will pin to next. This is the crimsonite ore mined all around, just like how you do with diamonds in Minecraft. I don't know why I did it, I just did it. I found some more platinum that I was very happy about, but I'm just going to cut to when I'm back on the surface after done mining because I already showed you enough mining for this one video. I bet you're getting bored of just seeing the same thing over and over again, so let's just cut to when I'm done mining. I know I said I was going to cut to the surface, but I actually found some more crimsonite, and I killed a nymph, and I found some more platinum, and I found a chest with a slowly regeneration band, which I was very happy about. Alright, now let's actually cut back to when we're back up. So now, because I gathered more topaz, I realized that I could make a topaz hook. So I just made the staff because look how good that thing is. And I also made the topaz hook so I could have a hook because hooks are so overpowered in early game. But yeah, I didn't realize right now, but it could actually shoot like for infinity until it hits an animal or a mob. But also I crafted a platinum pickaxe, but after I did that, I just went back down into the mine and mined some more crimsonite, which I'll just quickly show footage of me mining the crimsonite. So when I got back, I had enough crimsonite, and I did the math in my head when I was down there, but I was not 100% sure, but I had enough crimsonite to make the sword because I know it only cost 10, and I thought my math was right, and it was. And for a second, I was like, wait, where is it? But then I realized it was down there. And so that kind of wraps up the videos. I wanted to, of course, test it on some mobs, and I'll quickly just show that footage. But look, it does 22 damage compared to 12 damage. That sword is so overpowered. Also, I know I can now have the painter join in, and I'm very close to getting the person who you get from getting 10% bestiary to come in. So I'm very close to both of those, but I'm just going to quickly show footage of me testing it out. Yeah, I was just trying to test out my weapon. Now I'm just like going in, exploring. We will do that tomorrow. Alright. Like always, have a great day and good. Oh, sorry, I have to cut you off there, old Drew. This video was 2 hours and 55 minutes long, and I cut it down to 13 minutes. So it would be really nice if you could like and subscribe. I had to make the script and do voiceovers. So for real this time, though, like always, have a great day and goodbye. Thanks for watching.